Good afternoon, good evening, good morning. Jason here at Signature Esports, and a pleasure it is to have you here live and in charge for the Wheels of America Cup Series. This throwback race day at Darlington Raceway in Darlington, South Carolina on the books for 125 laps. It's going to be a ton of fun. They're out there qualifying right now. I'm glad to have you aboard for the 500th episode here for Signature Esports. And more importantly, it's Thursday night racing. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a great time. And I'm curious and excited to see what the next gen cars are going to do here for race number 4 in the race series today. Let's take a look at it. Darlington, South Carolina. There it is. We're going to be having those throwback paint schemes out there. Brought to you by wheelsamerica.com. You got to go to wheelsamerica.com to get you some high class and fantastic, lovely wheels crafted right here in the United States. Much good stuff. Mike Bennett, how you doing? There is your race settings: 125 laps, 166 miles, 35 laps on stage 1, 70 lap. They're going to go to lap 70 on stage 2, and then all the way to 125 for the final stage 1 fast repair, 1 green, white checkered, 4 sets of tires, and 30 maximum incident points. They're also going to have 50% fuel. Let us take most wins in the series. Going to be Frankie Barrosa. He's got 2 wins so far. Steve Tucker's got a win through 3 races. And let us see what else we've got here. And some other stuff. Team points for the teams. Texas Family Racing currently in the lead in points. And you'll see American Badass Racing and Steel City Racing in the hunt. Trying to put more drivers up front for the end of the series. So TFR a 45-point lead going in today's race. As we'll start seeing these drivers take a big loop around. Thank you, Tyler. Appreciate you. Thank you, Kevin. Appreciate you very much, Mike. How you doing? Kelvin, thank you for rating for 12 viewers out there over on big old Twitch. I appreciate you. Appreciate all the Twitch viewers. Welcome over here. My name is Jason with Signature Esports, and we're going to broadcast some iRacing, and Kelvin and his team have been absolutely dominating. So I'm glad to be able to see all of you come over and join us on Twitch. Thank you very much. 500th stream for iRacing broadcasts today. So big celebration. Thank you very much to all the folks over there and out there on our platforms, Facebook, Twitch, YouTube. Make sure you give us a follow, hit that like, hit that follow, hit the subscribe button, whatever platform you're watching. It will be absolutely blast. It's going to be insane. This is going to be a good race. I'm excited. Darlington's a great time. Thank you, Kelva. Appreciate you. And of course, good luck to you in your race. Good luck to you and the TFR family in the race. And to all the drivers out there, Darlington can be tricky. We've all seen that in the past, but we're going to be able to see it. Thank you for the follow out there, Fire Streaming 73. Much love. Appreciate you very much. Tetro out there qualifying, and we are not done yet. It is it's going to be insane. Let's throw up some timing information. Here is your race info according to iRacing. You look at the two different angles, 2 different entry points, sharp backstretch that angles into turn 3 and 4, 1 and 2. The widest turns here can be the fastest turns on the backstretch, but that straightaway on turn 4 is good. It's always trouble for everybody. The Darlington Stripe is what we're going to be looking at. That's for darn sure. 1.3 miles in length. That's why I say they're going to run about 166 miles. At one attempt at a green, white checkered will solidify some things at the very end. 75 degrees on the track temperature, 73 degrees in the air temperature, which means consistent tires. Humidity is kind of high, about 53%, so that means they are going to have some sticky tires. Partly cloudy skies won't play a factor. 2-mile-an-hour wind, that shouldn't play a factor either as they get ready to roll. And, man, oh, man, I'm excited. They're about a minute and a half away. And big special thank you to Wheels America Cup Series. Let's jump over there and let them do their thing. Maybe. Give me a second, folks. Their commercial didn't load, so I apologize about that. You know, you can't have a day without one thing. What is up? How's your mom and them, brother? Thank you, Anthony. I appreciate you. Yeah, it's normally something when it comes to depending on where you're looking at. Thank you, Cowboy. Appreciate you for the info out there. We're just working on getting some things taken care of and waiting for these fine folks to finish up what they're doing. We're going to play the Wheels America Cup commercial, but it didn't work. Don't know what that's about. So OBS just updated today, so we'll be good. It is up, man. We're waiting. I'm excited. I'm holding on. And now I tell you what, the wheels on the top of your screen, you're going to see that scrolling ticker. Wheels America Cup Series is going to show my streaming schedule for all the platforms. We're going to start having it up every race because folks have been asking kind of what my schedule is, and that's the way it is. And you can follow us on all the platforms: Facebook, Twitch, YouTube. We've got TikTok, we've got Instagram, we've got Twitter, kind of all of that stuff over there. Bad at Twitter, but we're there. That's what it is. Frankie Barroso, current points leader. You're going to see the Wheels America Cup Series standings scroll across your screen. We talked about Steve Tucker there as well. He's in the hunt, so it's really early in the race. Thank you, Mike. Appreciate you very much. Again, 500th broadcast today. I'm excited. It's been insane. We've done more than 500 streams, but as far as iRacing goes, this is where we're at. Frankie Barroso is going to be your pole sitter today here on the starting grid, and Steve Tucker will be there to his outside here in the series. 125 laps for the drivers. Matt Fleming will be in the inside row number 2. Matt Smith will be there to the outside in row number 2 as well. That 35 on lock. Ryan Pasocco will be back there in the number 3. Michael Bennett having a good day out there. Hey, Mike, there you are, buddy. The 19. He's going to start in 6th. Thomas Meeks will be back there in 7th. He's going to have Anthony Williams to his outside. If you're looking for Texas, well, there he is. There's the Douglas distribution, number 4. Oh, man. Actually, he's got Douglas Propane on the side. I like it, man. Douglas Propane. There you go. Reese Kelva is going to be there in 9th. Jesse Erdman will be right to his outside. And row number 5, Mike Corvo and Jesse Nekula. Both of those drivers going to make up row number 6. Row 7 is going to make up Joseph David and Brandon Perry. Tony Edwards and Jeff Tetro are going to make up row number 8. Row number 9 will be Jonathan Wright with Robert Hissong. Matt Opplinger back in the mix. He's going to have Josh Larson to his outside. Joaquin Mesa and Brian Tagg will make up row number 11. Monzo will be there in the 44. Charles Balance Sr. will be there in the 24 spot in that number 41. And I do believe that'll make up the tail end of the field. 24 drivers in the field. It's going to make it nice and round number for you. And I appreciate all the drivers out there running the fantastic 500 paint schemes. Thank you very much. You are all fantastic. They're ready. They're going to pace around a couple, and we're going to get this thing underway. Lothian and Doberman out there. I do believe a couple of those drivers might be sitting on pit road at the moment. Wonder if those are our race controllers. If they are, thank you, Blake. I appreciate you. Luke Doberman, if you're if you were out there as well, thank you very much. Frankie, trying to make it 3 wins in the series. He's got some drivers in the hunt. Steve Tucker right there. Now, Frankie was super fast on his qualifying lap, but I say super fast according to a few drivers behind him. But that means nothing. Being fast in qualifying doesn't mean being consistent in the other series. But Barroso, part of the TFR family, and Steve Tucker there is going to have something to say about it. TFR, 1, 2, 3, and then Matt Smith in that 4th spot trying to hold on. Are you going to try to put your drivers 1, 2, 3, 4 today? That's what I'm curious about. TFR, big supporter of iRacing. They're going to be side by side. Barroso, 2 wins in a series, locked into the championship to the round of 16 already, and we are green flag racing. So is Steve Tucker. Don't count out Steve. Rocky White, thank you for the follow out there on Twitch. Much love to you. Green flag waves. Frankie Barroso out front. And Darlington is going to hold on to it. They're going to have to take it a little bit easy, get these tires warmed up, have the patience of a veteran in the series, so to speak. and be able to hold on to what they have. Reese Kelba back here in the number 4 car has the 5 of Anthony Williams. Got around him just a bit right there. There's the Levi Garrett throwback paint scheme for the number 5, driving his Chevy. Levi holding on. Aaron's 55 of Thomas Meeks. An homage to Mark Martin. There's the Hardy's number 3. I do, Anthony. I have a couple of things still laying around. If you're talking about the big old Pokemon, I do. We've got about 12 or 13 packs of those Chilling Rain, and then I have one of those little tins that you bought. I have one of those left. Mark or Brian Vickers. There you go. The 19 trying to work the track the best that he can. So here's the line around this racetrack. As we'll take a look, Frankie Barroso running the fastest lap of the race so far, 29.7. Zeal's got his tires all warmed up. About 3/4 of a second between he and Tucker at the moment. You're into the corner. Your exit's flat onto the backstretch now. It's going to angle into turn 3 right here. And you don't really notice it, but he's going to drop into the corner right here. And he's going to let the car roll the bottom. But in 1 and 2, that car is going to drift. So watch coming on the front stretch. We're going to go gyro cam here. Watch the entrance into the corner, and that car drifts all the way up to the wall in 1 and 2. And that's what I've noticed with the next-gen cars. They sit themselves right there, flattens out against the wall in the backstretch. And he's going to out of the gas, drops into the corner. As he wheels into the corner, he's going to kind of just roll that. Now Tucker catching some time right there on that lap. Kind of wondered what was up with that. Joseph into pit road. Does look like he had to stop there. Yeah, Anthony, let's go Bennett, says Chad Pitcher out there. Thank you, Chad. Appreciate you. He's up a spot. It does look like he's trying not to have that Darlington stripe here. Darlington is one of those iconic tracks. It's on my to-do list in the world, in life, and one day I will get out there and I will see this track. Biggest mover of the race so far, Josh Larson, and the number 51, driving the Exxon Mobil throwback paint scheme. Has the 87 in front of him. Tetro trying to go up another spot. He's got Kelva right there with him. Kelva looks like he has a little flare on the right side, on the right front. And damage is not as big of a factor here as you would think. But man, oh man, thank you, James. Appreciate you very much. Much love to you out there. It's going to be a great broadcast. It's our 500th broadcast, brother. So I want to thank each and every one of you for being a part of Signature Esports and what you've done for our iRacing broadcasts, and just all the fantastic things that we do, or we've been trying to do over the course of the few series. There goes Kelvin. He's down below. Gets a little free off the corner. He's trying to hold on to it. He's going to try to keep it down, and he does so very nicely. Thank you for the shares out there, James. I appreciate you, my friend. And keep rolling. That's what I'm seeing. 44 is going to be right there. There's Manzo. Tetro runs the fastest lap of the race, 29.61, as he is starting to put his own factors together. Jesse Nekula is going to be there in the 84. Waltrip Racing on the back of that one. A little Gatorade throwback in front of him. Jesse Erdman, I like it. I appreciate you. Yeah, you know, I mean, and it's only going to go up from there, and I appreciate everybody. Yeah, that Levi Garrett paint scheme. Throwback, you were talking about Vickers out there. Awesome. Keep the comments going, folks. I appreciate you. Frankie Barroso, quarter second now. He's still holding on to that same. Ooh, he gets up into the wall just a little bit right there. Steve Tucker right there to the back bumper now. As he is trying to work around to his teammate. There's the 88. 35 working the back bumper of him as well. gearbox for the 88 stage. Oh, Jeff Bodine paint. There you go. Matt Fleming, 1.1 second. Barroso clears off some of that right damage, gets a little bit more speed off the corner. The nose of Steve Tucker. And he gets a huge run. These cars are going to lift into the corner, and they're going to raise up high. The more speed that you find, and once these tires heat up, you're going to find that real close to right there next to the wall. 30 laps for the drivers. Won't be able to make it on fuel for the first pit stop. When it comes to getting the stage break here, and they're having good drives. Corvo in the 77 comes to pit road. Joaquin Mesa in the 42 of 3 spots. He's got a little right side, but he is still running decently. He runs his fastest lap of the race at 30.56. Brian Tagg in the 13, driving the, I think it's the JV Mechanical. Yeah, it is the JV Mechanical. Ooh, right next to the wall. Oh, he was so close to not hitting that wall. He gets him a little Darlington stripe, little right side damage. Not a big deal. Jonathan Wright in the 04, trying to go to the inside of the 28. Very tough to pass here at Darlington. We've seen this time and time again in every series we've ever ran. Opplinger getting himself around somebody. He makes a pass right there to the inside. He's going to run that 82 down low. The Yingling machine. And the Superflow 21. 21 goes back just a little bit. That is Brandon Perry. Big fan of Bennett? Yeah. Chad, keep being a fan. Keep being a fan. I like it. He is in 5th right now. And he is 16th in points. Bennett out there running. He's got the singular paint scheme. We like it. Trying to keep himself out of the wall. And we talk about running next to the wall. Barroso into the clutch, into the corner, trying to get that car turned around. Tucker running a good line around. You hear him feather into the corner and get himself around. Steve Tucker right there, right behind his teammate. And they're starting to catch lap traffic. Little high side to the inside. A good run, 17 of 125. Matt Fleming right behind, so TFR 1, 2, 3. I was looking at teams for Matt Smith, where he was at. Do you want to take a look at that real quick? Matt Smith is with PGR Motors. So he is with Jesse Erdman and Brandon Perry. Highline Motorsports is Anthony Williams, Charles Balance, Joseph David, Mark Corvo. I think Thomas Meeks is involved in that as well. American Badass Racing, Jeff Tetro, Jonathan Wright, Josh Larson, Matt Opplinger, and Robert Hassong. MBR Motorsports right now, Brian Tagg, Mike Bennett, part of MBR, and Ryan Pasoko, the 13, 19, and the 3 all in there. Frankie Barroso, part of the TFR family. Steve Tucker as well, Reese Kelvin, Matt Fleming. Jesse Nicola is going to be a part of the Oval Addicts. Joaquin Mesa and Phil Monzo out there. A part of that. So Phil is the number 44. It says Hitman. We'll have to go in and change that for him. Matt Smith rolling. Mike Bennett's he's not far off here. He still has that right side. Now, a lot of these drivers, when they come to pit road, I think a lot of them will elect to not have the fast repair checked. They might get a few seconds of damage repaired. But I don't think they're going to check the fast repair unless they absolutely need it. Barroso managing his tires. Matt Smith comfortable in 4th. Bennett comfortable in 5th. Bennett is about 2.9 seconds back, but he's gaining a little bit in each corner. That line so close to the wall makes me nervous for everybody. Darlington stripe for the number 3 of Pasoko. Thomas Meeks in the 55, running right next to the wall. He's got the Aaron's 55 on lock. Jesse Nekula right behind him in the 84. 9.3 seconds off the pace. Tetro trying to climb up this race. up 7. Josh Larson up 9 as the 51 rolls. Jesse Erdman right where he started in 10th. And these drivers are moving. Good run. Good run for all of the folks out there. Jonathan Wright in a Ford. I was going to go through manufacturers here real quick. We can throw them up on your screen. It'll do the old car logo Toyota thing that it does. Chevy's inside the top 10. 9 of them, 1 Toyota, and that's going to be Erdman right there. Next drivers to be a different manufacturer than a Chevy. 13th and 14th right now. Jonathan Wright and Robert Hassong. They're in 13th and 14th. Both drivers up 4 spots in those Fords, and they're looking to try to capitalize right there. Joseph David in the number 6. He's in a Ford as well. Corvo on pit road. I do believe I think he is getting some stuff fixed. He might have parked it. Let's go. His song says Bluegill. Thank you for the follow out there on YouTube as well, or the subscribe on YouTube there, Bluegill. Thank you very much. I appreciate you doing that. 22, 24, 88 as Matt Smith rolls around. Rolls that gap. Trials and tribulations for the drivers. And I tell you what, Darlington's going pretty well. 24 of 125. They'll come around to lap 30, and they will take the stage. They're about 6 laps away from that. And right now, the 24 is a little bit of right side, but he's still catching the 12. The 12 clutching it in the corner. Kind of want to hear what Steve's doing here as well. Here's 1 and 2 for you behind the race leader. Speaking of things, let's go take a look and see what Kelvin's doing here. Kelvin off a few spots here. He's going to be a lap or so down. He's behind Joaquin Mesa in 21st. He's a little free. You see him wiggle right there. And he's going to no doubt want to have that right side looked at when he comes into pit road. But there he is. Okay, hey, Bluegill, here's what I've got a recommendation for you on that one. When you are watching, are you watching on your phone? Little Darlington tap right there, get himself out of the corner. Kelva trying to capitalize himself. Only runs league races. That's what's insane about that. He's ran some officials, but for the most part, that's what he does. Here's Steve Tucker. He's in second. Redneck Lovin' Live, appreciate you very much. So, my recommendation is to you need to click the little settings icon for your videos and change your stream quality and from I think it says max quality or something like that. That's what you can do on your phone. It depends. Your phone automatically sets your YouTube videos to a certain quality. I'm running in 1080 right now, and that's kind of, I've noticed that. I had to do that with my own phone a long time ago. Whenever I was like, man, why is this not? Why does it look blurry when I know I streamed in 1080? Set your video quality to a higher resolution if you don't mind. As long and make sure if you've got Wi-Fi where you're at, that'll help too. All right, Tucker working it. They're going to come around here. Frankie Barroso looking at the field, trying to be patient and just consistent here. Lap 30. Looking to be in the books. And the 12, I think the 12 just needs to be patient. And right now, he's got a whole lot of traffic here. They're going to come around and take the stage here. Oh, Barroso way down low. There's the 82. Barroso drops into the corner. The 24 is going to be there as well. Matt Fleming in that third spot right there. So driver looking for a lucky dog will be the 82. But Frank Barroso is going to come around and win stage 1. It'll be Barroso, Tucker. I'm sorry, they're going to go to 35. I'm so sorry about that. 35. I was thinking 31. or 30. I'm thinking round numbers here because today is 500, so 35. So they're gonna come around. They're gonna work a couple more laps. But the way that things have worked, thank you, Preston, for subscribing out there on YouTube. Much love to you. Thank you very much. Nathan, thank you. Happy 500. Thank you very much. Preston Monroe, much love to you. You could think that you'd ever think that 500 episodes of iRacing would not get boring, but I tell you what, I've lasted longer than Friends. Totally joking. Oh, I think I have. I don't know. Barroso, Steve Tucker, Matt Fleming, Matt Smith, Michael Bennett. He's got the 3 to the outside. I think the 19 might have given himself some room there. A little bit off the pace, but they'll rack him, stack him, and do it again. If they'd come to 30, Bennett would have been in 5th for that position. Jesse Nekula, not far off, is going to have Tetro right behind him. Meeks off a couple. He was gaining there for a little bit, but I think the tires started to wear out on him. And dang, Josh Larson up 10 spots, and he's the driver that's screaming to the front right now. Frankie Barroso, one more lap around. Tucker dwindling that time back down. That lap traffic was so hard to get by. He had lost about a second and a half, and over the course of the last couple of laps, it's really had to push into the corner and work himself back into this as we start seeing the final turns for the stage here. Barroso, Tucker, Fleming, Smith, Pasoko, Bennett, Nekula, Tetro, Meeks, Larson. That's going to be your top 10 as the number 12 snags him some stage points and snags him some snags him a stage 1 win here in Darlington Wheels American Cup Series. Tad Pitcher, thank you very much, like I said, for the like out there on the platforms. Thank you to the folks. Got to connect to your TV. Hey, there you go. There you go. Anthony Garland out there says, if you get bored and you want to race in iRacing, they've got a league out there on Sundays. We call for them, and it's always a ton of fun. Stage 1 winner, the number 12. He comes to pit road. He's going to change those tires, fill up on fuel, get that digital stuff out there. I'm glad you're excited, brother. I'm glad to see you out there pushing it. Opplinger should have been pretty close to your lucky dog, I do believe. Somebody should have been here. Maybe it was Ryan Tagg, who's got some right side. He's going to be back on the lead lap. You were just practicing. It's tough. Hey, it's all right. These cars are tough. Matt Smith looking for a little extra here. Frankie Barroso, your stage 1 winner. And much love. Oliver Cautions and stage breaks. They brought to you by these guys. Nerds Doing Nerd Things podcast. You're going to be able to see those guys real soon here. Tomorrow, actually, I say real soon. Tomorrow they've got a new podcast going up. It is going to be all about the Lord of the Rings. And if you are a giant NERD like I am, then you will enjoy that. Matt Fleming's going to pick up second here. Something happened with the 24, Steve Tucker. I think he got some of the damage repaired, so he's gonna come back around. He's going to restart from 10th, it does look like. But I will tell you, they have some phenomenal podcasts. They've been focusing on the Lord of the Rings over the last part of their series. and they are just they're not only insightful, but they're funny, and it's a good podcast. You can find them on iHeartRadio. You can find them on Spotify. You can find them pretty much everywhere out there that you can get that Apple podcast. So all of that fun stuff. Just search for Nerds Doing Nerd Things in your podcast platform. Much love to them. Yeah, Anthony, I can do that. Thank you to Steve Tucker, by the way, who made that. He threw that. He threw that little 500 scheme together and over my logo, and I appreciate him very much. I appreciate all the folks out there with the support. The 12 has my logo to the front, TexasFamilyMG.com on the back, and kind of want to see if there's the Aaron's 55. I knew Thomas Meeks was going to start to work his way to the front. And Green Flag Pit Stops will do it, but don't count out Jonathan Wright as well, Josh Larson, Robert Hissong, Jeff Tetra, all these drivers up 13 spots with a fresh set of tires, and we're going to be ready to roll. Thank you to everybody out there. The only caution we've had has been for stage break, and when we go back to green, we're going to ride along with Jonathan Wright here. We're going to go into his cockpit view and see what kind of trouble we can get ourselves into. Stage will end on lap 70. So we go back to Green Flag Racing. It's going to be a 31-lap shootout there. Last stage will be to 125, so roughly about 50 to 55 laps for the drivers. So after they get through all of that on the last stage, the 50% fuel is what's going to keep them timed in. Green flag waves. Zero 4 up the racetrack, gets himself into fifth gear here. I think that's the one thing that's different for us. 5 gears. And for the most part, you can utilize all of it. 04 has a great restart there. Somebody who had a great restart as well. The 88 of Matt Fleming comes around. He's going to have Barroso behind him. Fleming into turn 1. He's going to lead his first set of laps here. We watched Matt Fleming in other series be absolutely crazy fast. And right now, Tetro in the hunt as well. Jeff has been consistent and very, very, very decent in the first few races that we've seen. Redneck Love and Life price sheet for sponsors. It depends on that. If you're trying to get with the Wheels America Cup Series about that. About sponsoring their series, or if you're going to be if you want to sponsor part of my broadcasts for each week, then there's 2 different places. You can go to the Wheels America Cup Series has a sponsor out there. Oop, caution comes out. They have a Facebook page out there. So just search for Wheels America in your Facebook browser. Send up a message over there. You'll be talking to Steve Tucker. Tetro was moving there. Barroso got back around Matt Fleming there and kind of watching what was going on. Charles, something happened with Charles. We're going to take a look here. A little far chase view. What's up, Carly Bratt? Good to see you, dear. Appreciate you very much. So Charles in the 41. Wonder if he looped it around right here. Ooh, it did. It got free on him. A nice job from the 04. Nice job from the 41 with leaders behind him. He was trying to keep himself out of the mix. Nice job. I know that he took damage there, but the fact that nobody hit him and he hit nobody else is very, very, very fortunate, very lucky. Absolutely, Carly Brad out there. She's one of our moderators. It's going 42 of 125. It's been a good race so far. That's the first caution, and of course, and always, we like to give out my wonderful, wonderful, wonderful helicopter award. Whatever folks have some things, and there it is. To Mr. Balance. Mr. Balance, you went around, you looped it, but you did a great job at saving it, so I'm going to give you that one. Yeah, first caution. Yep, helicopter award it is. And, of course, and always, cautions give you this little logo right here. Now, these guys are sponsors each and every week, not just here, but across our 7-day broadcasts. They have sponsored our cautions for the broadcast booth, and a ton of fun for him. So I thank you very much to him. It happens. Something going on with Facebook out there. It says I'm not live on Facebook. Well, that's a little bit crazy. What's going on Facebook? But I am live on Facebook. Okay. Well, I'm live on Facebook. Whatever that thing said. I am too live on Facebook. Barroso, Fleming, Tetro, Meeks, Larson, Edwards, Smith, Tucker, Tag, and Pasoko. That'll be your top 10 drivers get released for the free pass here, and the stream is messing up. I had a moment there in the very beginning where I had 97 dropped frames of the several thousand that we've been running. So it says the stream quality is good. So we might have just had a hitch in the internet there, folks. Kind of the way it works. So kind of the way things go. You know what I could do? Here's what I will do. We'll drop the output a little bit just to make sure that we're good to go. And hit apply. There we go. Lights are on the pace car. 44 of 125. They're going to have about 25 laps for the stage here. Facebook is very much sus. But we love Facebook. It's where our biggest following is across the three platforms. But you guys are catching Twitch and Facebook up pretty fast. Or Twitch and YouTube up pretty quickly. I'm really enjoying the growth and seeing. And it's not really about the numbers for me. It's more about the quality of the broadcast and quality of the race and making these drivers feel like they absolutely belong here. So pretty happy about that. Michael got some of that damage repaired. He's back up there, ready to... Excuse me, I had to cough. Back up there, ready to roll. Frankie Barroso, your race leader. Before they go back to green flag, remember, facebook.com/Signature Esports, twitch.tv/Signature Esports as well. And thank you to the folks out there for doing what you do. Thank you to my voice recognition software, 1288-8755. We are a ton of fun. Green flag waves. And we're back at it again, 46 of 125. And Darlington being very appropriately all that you can ask for. 35 of Matt Smith driving the Pennzoil machine. If you saw the thumbnail for YouTube, well, there's the car right there. Steve Tucker trying to work his way back to the front. He still has some of that right side. You see something a little different in these cars. The exhaust comes out both sides, and you're seeing, and they've started to reflect that in the updates. It's been kind of nice to see Matt Smith, Tony Edwards, rolling the number 18. He's got the jegs, a little right side, a little. I think one of the hood flaps come off just like it does in real life because he's got a hole in the front of that hood. Frankie Barroso, half-second lead. Matt Fleming, second here. Tetro in third. Chevy's afoot. First non-Chevy, Jonathan Wright in the 04. Don't count him out. Frankie Barroso runs his fastest lap, 29.60. That's the fastest lap of the race now as well. Robert Hassong in the 28. Kind of want to follow along with him. There is Reese Kelva to the bottom of him, though. Kelva, a lap down, maybe 2 laps down. Keeps his car to the bottom side here. There's the 28. 28's going to drop in front of Reese. And Kelva tries to push the envelope just a little bit more here. Barroso, screaming fast lap, 29.44. I think he was saving there in the front in the beginning. 4 to the outside of the 18. 4 trying to make it work. Another driver that's a lap down. Oh, man. Somebody hit a wall. Could hear it. Caution. Let's take a look. Kind of want to back this up just a little bit, folks. It's not telling me who crashed. Ooh, there it is. The Jesse Nekula here. So let's far chase this. We're going to back this up. I think he might have gotten free off of the turn there onto the front stretch. No, he did. Onto the back stretch. Woo! The 28 net codes through him. Jesse was fortunate there. 82 was able to roll around. Second caution for incident. Third overall, Jesse Wise. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you very much. It is my 500th episode. It's a milestone. We are halfway to 1,000. I was shocked to look at that whenever I was reorganizing stuff. And, yeah, it's really cool. I think it's really cool. Man, oh, man. That's right, 501 tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be a ton of fun. That'll be the Asphalt Outlaws Truck Series. It's going to be another great broadcast. I'm looking at it. 501. See, you make 500 and you enjoy the 500 for one episode, and then you start counting down today to 1,000. I'm waiting for like 100 million minutes watched. That's what I'm looking forward to, and I appreciate everybody sticking out. Long races, short races, everything that we do when it comes to the broadcast for that. It's something that we do keep in mind. Not just that we don't just call races. I get out there on Twitch and I play some games and enjoy myself. That's it. Twitch is where I kind of take my personal gaming space and I kind of keep it there. So I get out and play all kinds of things from GTA to Warzone to Phasmophobia. I haven't played Phas in a long time. Need to get back into that. No folks have asked me to get out there and play that. Twitch is kind of where I do my personal games, but also we broadcast every race on all three platforms, so you can watch it at your leisure wherever you need to. Thomas Meek still in fourth, and Thomas he's trying to get himself that line, that speed that he needs. Jeff Tetro right here at 13 spots. Larson and Charles Balance, both of these drivers up 14. So there is the 51, and there's the 41 right there. I am thrilled to have everybody aboard. Thank you to all the folks out there for doing what you do. It is just, it's insane. 12, 88, 87, 55, 35, 51, 24, 3, 13, and the 41. Steve Tucker at a restart, about 5 or 6 positions because of staying on pit road, getting some of that damage repaired. So he's going to have to really work at it as well. He's got some fast drivers in front of him. He has fast lap times, but he's going to have to catch up to that guy. His teammate is absolutely stunningly fast. So is Fleming. Fleming is absolutely on fire in the Beer Nuts 88. Jeff Tetro in the 87, driving nice City Homage. I really like that paint. If one of the brighter paint schemes that I like that's a throwback, that's one of them. He's part of the Badass American team. Very cool. Yeah, a lot. Well, they've only had 2 cautions for incident here, 1 for stage, but they've had good runs. Darlington and the trucks, and of course we're right here in the next gen Cup cars, but Darlington and the trucks can be a lot of fun, and probably one of the next to Dover, because I really like Dover and the trucks. Next to Dover, Darlington's probably my second favorite track as far as short to intermediate tracks that have that feel. because you can get long runs in, and once you get into it, it just feels fun. And this is one of those races. Barroso gets the green, 87 right behind. Fleming trying to clear. 87 does. The Tetro is going to be right there. These drivers run so close to each other on this racetrack, it's unreal. The Tetro is right on the inside. Watch the corner. This is where this is tough. You cannot pass easily here. And right now, Tetro is going to be battled on the outside, but I think Fleming's going to go ahead and give it up to him. He is going to do that. So Jeff Tetro on a run here. Watch the line into the corner, drops in, lifts up, gets himself right next to the wall, takes that right side right there, finds the line on the exit, and he is going to be screaming to Jeff Tetro now, or to Frankie Barroso now. His last lap, just a little caution after that long green flag run for the first stage. Now the track started to give itself its true meaning, as the lady in black really pushes some things here. Here's what happened. The 41 drops into the corner. It's out of the throttle, comes up into the wall, turns right. And he was so free, it was unreal. Oh, and Tucker. Oh, Tucker loses his front bumper there. Believe that was, no, maybe it was. Hold on. Well, no, just rewind it. It'll be easier. Somebody, oh, it was Reese. I believe Reese lost his nose there. Kelvin had just gotten back on the lead lap as well. He was right there. He had taken his fast repair already. He's right there with the 45. Maybe he did. I'm not quite sure. Somebody lost their front nose. It looked like Kelvin had lost his front nose. Let's take a look here. So they're doing that. He did. Maybe a net coat through it. Let's kind of back that. Let's go back here. Reese Kelvin coming around. He's got the 84 in front of him. You net through? Okay. Sure did, man. Holy cow. Got a frog in my throat. New Indian tea show tomorrow. Yeah. Talk about the Hobbit, the Five. That's what I was talking about, AJ. We're talking about that earlier. And I'm gonna play your commercial again. Got a little tickle in my throat there. Man, oh man. Frankie Barroso, still your race leader. Jeff Tetro finds himself in second. Had a great restart. Got himself back. Got himself out in front over Matt Fleming. Third caution for incident here. For caution. Hey, AJ, you're awesome, brother. I appreciate you. It'll be there tomorrow. It'll be there the next day. It'll be there the day after that. And much love to you. Appreciate. I from one creator to another. I appreciate you supporting me in the platform. I know that you came through Wheels America to do it, but I do appreciate the support, and we try to support creators in all shapes, forms, fashions, sizes, small or large. We love you. We appreciate all of you. And your podcast is fire, man. I like it. I really do. It's kind of the way it is. Anthony, you bought 7 packs, but the 10 isn't on there. You'll have if he'll answer his phone. And Austin deserves this vacation he is on. So, hopefully he's being safe down there in Florida and having a good time. So by all means, make sure that you get out there and talk to him about it. It's still here. I've got it over here. I'll take a picture of it and send it over to you and to Austin to make sure to remind him that it's there. Barroso, Tetro, Fleming, Meeks, Larson, Smith, Tucker, Pasoko, Tag, Wright will be your drivers inside the top 10. Williams, Bennett, Edwards, Hassan, Kelva, Opplinger. Kelva, hopefully your car's just fine. It doesn't look like you even took any damage other than your bumper disappeared for a moment, so hopefully that engine is fine. Pace car is off. And we're going to be back at it here, 59 of 125. We're going to have a little 10-lap shootout to the end of the stage. They're 2x2, green flag. Barroso gets a good jump. Fleming finds second easily here. Tetro in the hunt for second again. Able to jump into the corner. 87, 80, the 87 and the 88. 88 able to battle back to the outside here. 80, he's going to have to get out of the gas just a little bit. 87, a little wiggle. Side by side for second. This Fleming and Tetro battle. Right behind him, Larson and Meeks battling. Larson gets around Meeks, but on the hunt, Matt Smith trying to get around Thomas Meeks as well. A lot of side-by-side racing. Tetro and Fleming go single file as they had a little battle going on there. There's the 55 with the 35 there. There's the 24, Steve Tucker trying to work his way back up there to Barroso. Tucker might have this race track figured out. And I say might. He's been screaming fast over the course of trying to get his laps back. He has not taken that fast repair yet, so that right side damage is what he has had, and he's been able to figure that out. Matt Smith in the 35 driving the Pennzoil Chevy. The 3 of Pasoko right behind him. Frankie Barroso, man. Absolutely. AJ is, those who don't know, AJ, couple out there, he is one of the channel partners. He and Matt Johnson, not only do they sponsor races for the Wheels America Cup Series, but that is the Nerds Doing Nerd Things podcast developers right there. So you got to get out there, share some love, show some appreciation to all the folks, and it's just a great time. Tetro runs the fastest lap of the race, 29.39, and he is not done yet. Look at that run off the corner he is getting. Vine entering pit road. There's Jess. There's the babe. Michael Bennett involved in something here. She's on break and she wanted to say hello. She's out there enjoying the fresh, clean air of Bud Allen. Oh, he's free. Oh, and he's back up the racetrack. Man. Oh! Full send. The 19, that was Jesse Erdman. I wonder if he was free off the corner too and it sent him down the corner. I was wondering how that was whoa. Here's the 45. He was trying to go around the 19 and straighten that car out. He's trying to slow down. Man. Thank you, my love. She says, congratulations on the episode. Proud of thank you for to all the supporters for keeping me busy. I love you, babe. I appreciate you very much. AJ, That is Jess. She is, we call her Jessie. I wish she could change her Facebook profile to Jessie, because that way people not call her by her what she calls it, a government name. 66 of 125. Let's make sure that we're not having it. There's AJ. Yep. One more time for you. Remember, The Hobbit, the Battle of the Five Armies is going to be the episode tomorrow at about... What time in the morning do you normally release it at? Because I'm going back and I'm watching them, you know what I mean? And I've kind of, if I get a time that I can be like, all right, this is when I'm going to, throw it up there. Absolutely. Keeping me busy. Oh, man. Oh. Folks, let's throw up the logos for you, because they put an awesome one. Another podcast to support the Racing Corner podcast. We also, the Wheels America Cup Series is a proud supporter of the 22Q 11.2 International Foundation. And I had that hotkey. Thank you for the love out there, AJ. Thank you for the love. Appreciate you very much. Where is it at? Thank you. 8 a.m. every Friday. See, there you go. You know what makes people great content creators? The fact that they jump in the other platforms that they're a part of. That's what makes this all special, right? 22q.org, the International Foundation, is a nonprofit organization dedicated to supporting the needs of families and individuals affecting the chromosome 22q 11.2 differences by promoting awareness, state-of-the-art clinical care, cutting-edge research endeavors, and solidarity with related associations around the globe. Go to their website, 22, the number 2, the letter Q.org, and find out more, because this affects children, young and old, and I tell you what, there is no cure for 22q, for the 22q 11.2 deletions, but many therapies and medical interventions are available to help address its associated symptoms. The earlier these symptoms are detected, the more doctors can do to help if a loved one is diagnosed with these conditions. Heart defects, cardiology problems, immune system deficiencies. There's a lot that can happen with it, so make sure you go check it out. Have a great rest of your night there, darling. I'll see you here after this race. 68 of 125. Green flag waves. Barroso back at it. And they're going to have a little couple lap shit. I think they're going to go. Tetro clears the 12. Jeff Tetro. Trying to have a fun. Drive into the corner, 0.3 of a second. Now the 12 of Barroso trying to fight back into the corner. 87 has a run off the backside. Jeff Tetro in the 87 coming around to complete it. And Tetro wins that shootout for the stage win. Jeff Tetro wins stage number 2. Barroso second. Fleming, Larson, Meeks, Smith, Tucker, Basoko, right tag will be your top 10. There you go. Tetro had a restart. Mr. Tetro, stage 2 win. He'll lock himself into pit road and make it work. Brandon out there. All good, brother. You're here. You're still here. AJ, thank you for the like out there. Babe, thank you for the like. Chad Pritchard, Preston Monroe, subscribe. Redneck Love and Life has followed. James shared the stream. James gave us a like. Rocky White has followed out there. Anthony shared the stream, has liked the stream. Fire Streaming 73 is a new follower. Kelva, thank you for the raid. Just a recap of kind of what we've done. Flair Malula has followed. Big Iron has followed. Bobby Grimes following out there. Sean Corbett becoming a subscriber on YouTube. Samargo gave us a follow. Dalton King gave us a follow. Chad McComas gave us a follow or gave us a like as well. I know I heard Brandon, and I heard I saw what was going on out there, man. Prayers to you and your family, brother. Of course, and always, we try to make sure that we support our own, and you know, if you need anything, just let us know. Brandon, thank you for the like out there, brother. Appreciate you. Thoughts and prayers, Bluegill gives thoughts and prayers on YouTube there, Brandon. I heard that you were going through something and it was personal. That's what I heard. I heard that you were going through something. That's what I heard. I didn't get specifics. You know, we're a community. Folks say, you know, say a prayer for this person, say a prayer for that person, say a prayer for this person, say a prayer for that person. And I do. You doing okay, Braden? That's all that matters. We're all warriors, folks. Yeah. It wasn't that I heard specifics. I just heard, hey, you know, we have a little prayer warrior challenge. Yeah, a little prayer warrior circle, folks. Doesn't matter why. If somebody needs a little bit of love, regardless of the purpose, you know, we're all here to support. It's what makes us a community, folks. Not just iRacing broadcasts, but a community as a whole. Esports as a platform has grown leaps and bounds over, especially the last decade. I'm late to the party, but I will tell you that I'm not. I'm still here for. I'm a big proprietor to mental health and treating folks with dignity and respect, and you know, giving a fair shot to folks. So that's kind of what my thing here. I want to make sure that's a big focus, regardless of the reasons. If you're going through something, you just need a thought sent your way. Just that's all you have to say. So send me a thought over here. Calva, love to you. Appreciate everybody. Jansen Nekula out front. Gotten into the series. We know who Nekula is. He is a great racer. He's got some nose damage, but he is on older tires. He came in on 63. The other drivers behind him ready to scream Tetro. Or he came in on 65. Tetro, ready to roll. Nekula, great restart. Into the corner, Tetro goes. Jesse Nekula right there in the 84. Now that he's out front, got some clean air. Let's see what he's going to be able to do here. He's got the Michael Waltrip Brewery 80. I like that paint scheme, but I always forget that Waltrip has that brewing company. Tetro tries to go to the inside. Fleming trying to do the same thing. Frankie Barroso in fourth back here. Biggest mover, Larson in the 51. Woo! 24 gets into the 51. 51 saves it. Tucker to the back bumper. Now Tucker sent it. Josh Larson dropping back here. He is loose off the corner, and they're wrecking behind him. Opplinger involved. Not Yingling. There is Reese Kelva. Nowhere to go off the corner. Ooh. Oh. Oh, no. Whoa! Inside out, and the barrel roll to complete it. On his wheels, I give it a 9.4. Man. And he had to jump to pit roads. Okay. Hold on. I'm back. Cockpit view. Ready for you, Naja? Here we go. Reese gets into the wall a little bit there, but nothing that Reese was doing. Ooh, gets out of the gas and trying to avoid it. Oh, gets hit in the back. And then a car, getting nauseous. Boy. Helicopter award to Mr. Opplinger in the 82. And, of course, and always, caution! You to the chopper. Do it now! 87's your race leader. 84 of Neckel is going to be right there. Neckel didn't lose that much ground. I thought 5 laps. He's going to drop a few more spots, but he's able to defend. We talk about Darlington being really tough to pass. Here's the nose cam of the cars. That's pretty much where they're driving. You can run the flat here, but it's not recommended. Call it the chopper. It's been the helicopter award for 20 months. The chopper award. It'd be funny. Not a bad idea. I don't know. I've always just said it just flows. Helicopter award. I would have to think about choppa and how to say it. You know what I mean? To make it sound cool. Yeah, I don't know. It is what it is. It's a great idea though. The save that was back there, absolutely. Here's your drive line for 1 and 2. When they get onto the backstretch here, when they're next to the wall, there's only a slight wiggle up the racetrack that they take, and it pretty much keeps it in at bay and keeps everybody in there. Need to get a pic of the chopper and put it behind my face. Why? Because I always reckon I'm racing. I either hit somebody or get taken out and try not to. You know, or somebody goes to pit road and doesn't call out they're going to pit road or put it on their hotkeys, and they slam on their brakes whenever we're about as close as what the 84 and the 12 are right there, and then blames me for not getting out of his butt because we were at full speed. Yeah, that was my most recent experience. I'm a little salty about it. Because it was a big field. It was like whenever Vegas first came. It was the first day Vegas came out. One of the first open races. I would say. I think it was like the 8:45 in the morning or something like that. And he just. I mean, when we say he went to pit road in Vegas, he was not low. He went from second lane, straddling first and second lane, slammed on his brakes, and there's nowhere for me to go. And then blamed me for it. And I was like, you know what? If I'd have had a little bit more awareness, I would have gone to the outside, but it wasn't the way it was going. And I was running 9th, I think. 28, 29, 30 cars in the field, whatever it is, whatever it was for that was 134 cars registered. That's me being salty. Now we're back at racing, because I tell you what, I leave the racing to the pros, and I just call the races. I see the track and I see the availability of what these cars can do and what these tracks can do for iRacing, and this is exactly what we're getting at. Tetro restarts inside, gets a run. 87, 84, 12, 88, 35. I have the only one. Oh yeah. I don't know if anybody else does that. I know other folks have been doing the sounds of iRacing now. I know that I was doing that for a little while before a lot of folks. Barroso trying to get to the bottom of the 84. Matt Fleming not far off as well. Matt Smith is stuck around the top 5 for most of the race. And there's the Pennzoil 35 rolling. He's got Matt Fleming in front of him. I just kind of... Just to link it with me. Oh, yeah. Be cool if I can make it into a GIF. You know what I mean? Nekula. Whoa, dropping. Oh, no, I'm trying to click on him. He is on the bottom of the racetrack there. This car is going to be able to get rolling here. Let's see what happened. Here's what happened. He hit the wall. Hit Barroso. Oh, he did. He hit the wall. He's free. Barroso, trying to go around him. And he and Barroso get intertangled in a web of dreams there. 12 able to get right back rolling. And Jesse now going to be a lap or so down. I'll take that back. He's not a lap down yet. He's close. 26 seconds, and Tetro 2 seconds over Smith right now. Matt Fleming in third. Steve Tucker in fourth. Tucker still fast here. Jonathan Wright in the 04. I talked about him earlier. He is fast here as well. Tetro running 83. Caution's going to come out. Kelva involved. Reese having an issue there. Brandon Perry, Pasoko, I do believe Tony Edwards was back there as well. Let's take a look and see what happened here. Reese has some right side here. Right and left side. Let's see what happened. Oh, it looped. It looped. Oh, no. Nice job. Oh, no. Couple little love taps as drivers went by. Says, hello, I'm still here. Sorry, Reese. It is a tough track, but it's a good track. Sixth caution for incident. And Reese is going to get the helicopter award. It's all yours, brother. And you have no nose. You are driving a modified. I repeat, you are driving a modified. Tetro, your race leader, 85 of 125, 40 laps to go, and we're going to complete this on the caution. I'm going to hydrate, folks. I encourage you to do the same thing, and it's going to be great. Again, cautions, I can only stress, this is why I like short tracks, because the tracks that we run green to green, we don't get to show it. Oi, helicopter. What's going on? Cautions breed cautions. You aren't lying. Fire streaming. What's up, Bobby Grimes? Good to see you out there. AJ, what's happening? Much love. Good old-fashioned. No sound. There should be sound. Should be able to hear us. Yeah. Yeah, the when they're under caution, iRacing filters really low on OBS for whatever reason. But once they start gearing up, when the pace car leads off, I've noticed this on a few tracks that it starts to pick up the audio a little bit better. I'm not quite sure if that's just something in their sound settings or in their DirectX settings. But now we're back at it. Tetro, Fleming, Smith, Tucker, Bennett, Wright, Tag, Meeks, Pasoko, Hisling. All right there. Tetro took the lead, has not looked back. And right now, 88 of 125. Smith in second. Matt Fleming. Bobby, you're a Kelva family member? Perfect. Thank you to Kelva and all of his followers jumping over here. Kelva just had an issue. He's got himself a modified. And it looks good. He's going to come to pit road. I think he's just getting that damage repaired. Trying to complete as many laps and keep as many positions as possible. Right now, Anthony Williams on the lead lap. He was your lucky dog at this last time by. Not many drivers off the lead lap that aren't multiple laps down. Well, Bobby, I appreciate you coming over here to the fantastic Signature Esports raid that he brought over here. And I appreciate you being here. Much love. We appreciate it. And you joined at the right time. 500th iRacing broadcast for me over the course of 21 months. It's just absolutely wicked to not only have the following that I've had, meet new people, I've had the support. We've gone through the good, the bad, and the ugly. And tell you what, we've had some good time. Barroso around here trying to get that car backed up and spun back around. Something happened to him on lap 90. He's going to have a ton. Ever since the caution he was wrapped up into, he's been trying to hold on to it. Right now, he's sent it in the corner right there, super fast. Had a run on the 51, tried to avoid him, and got free down to the wall there. Cranks the hauler. Kelva. Did it blow on the backstretch? Hey, at least you were able to make it a pit road. It did say you entered pits, so that's all good, man. There is Bobby out there. Mayday, mayday, mayday. I love it. That's Rowe having a wonderful drive here. 30 minutes repair. There's not that many laps in there, Bo. Not that many laps. But hey, Tucker trying to work rebound. He's there in third. He's tracking down Matt Smith and Tetro. But I tell you what, Tetro looking like he is ready to go. He is in full send mode. And about a full second to the 35 behind him, but does look like Matt has been able to figure out a line that's very comparable to what Tetra was doing. It's a line he is running. And that is the distance between he and Steve Tucker. Steve Tucker in third. About a second and a half off of the 35 here. Drive line for the 35 getting a little bit more strong here. As we see Tetro drop back about 0.2 of a second on the last lap to Matt Smith. Darlington is a ton of fun. It's always good to see everybody out there. Thank you for joining in tonight on this special night, the Wheels America Cup Series, brought to you by wheelsamerica.com and all the fantastic fun folk over there. And here's the commercial. Maybe. There's that commercial. WheelsAmerica.com. Anthony's going to be watching them all from the work. That's awesome, brother. Going to be awesome. Back at it on Sundays. Our stream schedule. For those just joining, my name's Jason. I'm with Signature Esports. I am the guy they call... Oh, what is it you call me, Kelva? You call me Sig? Mandeep, thank you for the like out there. Appreciate you. Mr. Singh, having a good day. Hopefully you're having a phenomenal day. Excuse me, just having... I had an itch in my throat that is just not been very good for me. Jeff Tetro cruising 98 of 125. We're getting down to the 22Q 11.2. 25 laps to go. Wheels America Cup Series, the Racing Corner podcast. All of us over here at Signature Esports, big special thank you to all the folks out there running this league. Darlington can't be a little bit of trouble. They've had some cautions, but the racing's been really good. I've been very pleased to see what Darlington has done with these what these cars have been able to do here at Darlington. We always see some right side damage. We always see some backing out of the corner, getting loose out of turn 2 or turn 4. But for the most part, they've really packed a punch here. And it's been great. It's Brian Taggett at number 13. Bennett has been able to rebound as well. There's the 19. He is trying to track down the top 5. He is right where he started, though, in 16th. He took that fast repair. Has been able to kind of just do his thing. Monzo is back here in the back. I had to reset something there, folks. 22Q, 11.2, 24 laps to go. Tetro out front. Smith, Tucker, Jonathan Wright in the 04. I talked about him a little while ago. And he's having a good race. And right now, Matt Fleming trying to get himself back up in the mix. Frankie Barroso had that issue on lap 90. Barroso still trying to work. He's a lap down. Bennett in 6th, catching the pace right now. He's 7 seconds off the pace, but Brian Tagg trying to track him down. His thing right there in the 28. Up into the corner. Watch the drive out of the corner here for the 28. He's going to have speed. That Ford on lock. Even with that right side, a little tore up there. Look at how fast he closes into the back bumper here. Drives to the inside. Or drives to almost to the outside, and now he's going to drive to the inside. Watch that. I was a little premeditated on the drive to the inside. I just knew the line was coming for him, and Robert makes that pass. Rajan, thank you for the like out there. Appreciate you very much. Appreciate all the folks out there on all the platforms. Let's go. 28 says Blue Gill. Blue Gill giving some love out there to Robert. He got to run. He got a real good run. Pasoko off 4, but he's right there. Thomas Meeks trying to rebound as well. Tetro, 1.5 seconds with 21 laps to go. Matt Smith, I believe they'll be fine on fuel. I think they're going to be fine on fuel. Most of these drivers came out on lap 70 on the last green flag pit stop, or on the caution. So they're still making it work. Tony Edwards, the only driver that has come in on the lead lap. And he came out on 84, so he got a little bit fresher fuel cycle here. He's going to make it on fuel for sure. With the cautions that have come out, I think that might have been able to help. Opplinger in the number 82. The Yingling machine took his fast repair. He's going to be a lap or 5 laps down right now. But probably my favorite beer scheme out there. And I'm not, it's not that I like Yingling, I just like their logo. Tetro 1.3 was 1.5. Matt Smith taking that right side, using it to his advantage. Tetro coming around into the corner. Nekula into pit road. Joaquin Meza into pit road. Drivers coming in for the green flag. Pit stops with 19 laps to go. That is something that I wondered if it was going to happen. I thought they might be good on fuel because of the cautions, but I'm wrong, I think. Pasoko comes to pit road. The drivers that needed to come to pit road, that's what they're doing. Tetro comes around. 18 laps to go. Matt Smith needs to have a full send moment here. Big special thank you. Make sure you stick around into the race. We're going to talk to the top 3 drivers that finished this race to have a chat with the race winner, then second and third place. We like to do that at the end of every race. Stick around so these guys have someone to shout out, and they want to be able to show their appreciation. 88 pulling that same move. Watch the drive to the inside. Oh, very close. He's right there, 0-4. He in the 0-4 battling real hard. Right. Takes back that line. I think the 88 got out of that line. Said, I don't want that at the moment. Here's a long look at Darlington. Turn 1 and 2. The widest turns in the track. Backstretch. This is an angled backstretch. Steve Tucker, Brian Tagg into pit road. Tetro, 16 laps to go. Somebody's going to go to pit road a little early and be able to clear some time here. If they need to make up some time, this is probably where they're going to do it. Some of these drivers do need tires. You don't want to go out there on old tires after they've been cooled down on pit road. 15 laps to go, 22Q, 11.2. It's going to come down to pit road strategy and fuel cycle. Matt Smith now catching Jeff Tetro about 0.2 a lap at a time. The 0-4 and the 88. 0-4 to pit road. Matt Fleming coming around. The 0-4 drops low to pit road to get himself onto pit road cleanly here. That's how you go to pit road, folks. Take a lesson right there. Says, I'm going to pit road. I'm going to drop real low here. Keep myself out of the gas and out of that situation. 14. Now make it 13 laps to go when they come by, this time by 87. I don't know if he's going to need fuel or if he's clutching it in to save it. Matt Smith, he gained about a tenth and a half, almost 0.2 of a second this lap over Matt Smith. Matt Fleming into pit road. Michael Bennett into pit road. Robert Hassan comes to pit road. Thomas Meeks, Josh Larson, all still possibly need to come to pit road. We'll see what Larson does here. With 13 laps to go, he came in on 76. Tony Edwards came in on 84, and he might be good. As much as I've said it here, they've got 14. We've got drivers that are 14. That have had 14 lap fresher tires, or not, kind of just riding around, chilling. And right now, Tony Edwards should be good. The 3 to the back bumper of the 18. 18's going to let the 3 go by. There's the 13 with him. Pasoko, Brian Tagg, Matt Smith, your race leader, 12 laps to go. Josh Larson is going to take over second. Tetro went to pit road. Takes a splash, maybe a right side set of tires. Matt Smith comes to pit road. Tony Edwards coming around. Josh Larson came in on 76. He would be your race leader, but he has to come to pit road. Tony Edwards might be good. 12 laps to go. We're going to see how this works. I believe this is the 8th lead change of the race. Oh, caution's going to come out, though. And the fuel strategy for Edwards there. And Frankie Barroso now out the window. Here's what happened. There's the 0-4 of Jonathan Wright here. As the 88 of Fleming. Let's take a look. Oh, it loops on him. The old turn 2. The old turn 2 issue right there. He's going to hold on to it. And there's a lot of drivers coming here. So he is just far enough up the racetrack. iRacing deemed that an issue. Now pit with freshy tires. You aren't lying. I mean, Barroso's back up front. Or we'll be coming to pit road here. Tony Edwards has nothing to lose here other than when he came to pit road, he took fuel only on 84. So the tires that he has are exactly that. Steve Tucker will be your lucky dog here. And there are a lot of drivers inside the top 10 that are a lap down because of the stage break. Tony Edwards can elect to stay out here, and he would keep a lot of those drivers off the lead lap, which would almost guarantee him a top 10, at least 9th, if Tucker comes around and passes him. With 9 laps to go and a green-white checker, that's 11 laps. I say 11. It's 11 laps of green flag racing. But if they get another caution here, you're looking at more on the 14-lap mark. So Edwards not coming to pit road. Is going to stay out. Matt Fleming will pick up second here as these drivers will no doubt drop back. Barroso and Jonathan Wright come to pit road. Frankie Barroso in on pit road. Believe he might be just trying to get some things repaired. Barroso is in 9th, trying to make that car manageable for himself. I thought he was going to go in. There's a lot, because that would put a lot of cars single file behind them on the inside lane where they can't really pass each other till the start finish line. I mean, it would work out in their advantage, but Edwards, he's there. I mean, he's doing something that's about winning this race, and not that I have a problem with that at all. Michael Bennett, Robert Hassong, 3rd and 4th. Ryan Pasocco in 5th. And pretty much everybody, I see Matt Fleming, Michael Bennett, Robert Hassong, those drivers came in at 112. They went ahead and took tires. Tetro came in at 116. He's going to be in full send mode. He's got Brian Tagg and Ryan Pasocco in front of him. Steve Tucker's going to be in full send mode as well. Barroso is going to go around some drivers here. Tucker's going to start at the tail end of the longest line here. Barroso will restart, I believe, 8th. Hopefully he doesn't get run out. Yeah. Rosalito, thank you very much for the like. Appreciate you. Much love to you. Much love to everybody out there. 500th episode, folks. Thank you to everybody that has tuned in. Facebook, Twitch, YouTube. This race is far from over. Seeing the Facebook numbers jump there. Thank you so much for being a part of the stream. Lamb, thank you for the like. I appreciate you very much as well. You are all phenomenal. If I don't get to your name, it's because we're calling the race and we're going to have a good time. So thank you to each and every person out there for doing what you do. Edwards, Fleming, Bennett, Hassong, Pasocco, Tagg, Tetro, Barroso, Tucker, Nicola. That'll be your top 10. Nicola's going to be the first driver 1 lap down, so competing for a lucky dog and hoping for a caution. Edwards will need the green flag here and have the best restart of his life, because right behind him, tires, including Matt Fleming's. Michael Bennett Robert's song, some right sides. Green, 18 goes. Bennett right there in third. 88's going to pass on the outside. 19's going to make that work as well. That's the difference on speed. Look at how many of these cars are making these passes. The 3's going to be right there with the 18. 3 to the outside. 18 trying to defend his position. 3's going to drop low. They are stacking up from third on back. From second on back. Sorry about that. From the 19. 18 had to get out of the throttle there. And now clears. Manzo involved. Anthony Williams involved in something. 18 down low. He's going to get back up and rejoin the traffic. No caution. Matt Fleming out front, 1.1 seconds. Michael Bennett in second. Ryan Pasoko in third. Oh, man. 19 of Bennett gets free out of the corner. He's going to be dropping low. His song right there in fourth. Tetro up to third. Pasoko ready to roll. 5 laps to go. Matt Fleming is smooth sailing. And what a way, you weren't lying. What a way. Dave Humphrey, thank you for the like. Vijay, thank you for the like out there as well. Caution comes out. Steve Tucker involved. Tucker was a driver, had to start at the tail end of the field here. And look at all that chaos in front of him. Oh, Nilly. Oh, man. Oh. I mean, he got it rolling back forward. Not what the 88 wanted to see there. We are going to have a green-white checkered here. 10th caution of the race, and of course, and always. Fleming, Pasoko, Tetro, his song, Barroso. That'll be your top 5. And what a race it's been. The 18 of Tony Edwards still in 8th here. And my concern with him is would be only fuel at this particular point. He's got the extra set of tires, but I don't know if he's in the position to use them. I take that back. He might have used it. He's been to pit road 5 times. I forget he's had to rebound from a few things. Matt Smith will be your lucky dog. He's going to come around and rejoin the lead lap here in 10th. And one more ditch effort. Here is the Beer Nuts 88, Pasoko in second, Tetro in third. Tetro has 4 fresh tires. It's going to restart behind the race leader. And you know this is a 2-lap shit out to the end. Let the drama unfold now. My goodness, my goodness. Hopefully you're all having a wonderful day. Roger, thank you for the like out there, brother. Appreciate you very much, Mr. Strickland. Always a pleasure, my friend. Always a pleasure. Nadeem, thank you for the like out there as well. Appreciate you. Folks, if you haven't done so, make sure that you go give us a follow. Facebook, Twitch, YouTube. We all love you. We all appreciate you. And you are all absolutely amazing. Following along with Tetro here, just kind of seeing what is going on. And where the 88 might elect here to go to the inside. I believe lane choice is a thing here. At least one more lap around before the lights go off on the pace car. That we're going to have that first attempt at a green white, the only attempt at a green white checkered. Nekula, Larson, Meeks, Brandon Perry, Jonathan Wright, Anthony Williams. And even though that Tony Edwards stayed out and left a lot of drivers off the lead lap that would have gotten a free pass here, he was a little slow there on the restart. A lot of things kind of got bunched up. He's been able to hold on to it. He's in 8th right now. And he's going to restart on the outside, which with that right side, it might be preferred. He's going to have the 19 on the inside of him. There's Michael Bennett. Brian Tagg is going to restart outside of Barroso, who's trying to rebound from that earlier issue. We're not done yet. 88-3, 87. Green. Oh, I thought he took off, and I thought they were going through the gears. I'm like, no, that's not green flag. That's not right. There's pace car right there. 88's going to elect the high line here, which is kind of the smart thing. I do believe Pasoko is going to be right there to the inside, though. Matt Fleming, 8-class driver, 2266. Pasoko, C-class driver, 1433. Robert Asong, A-class driver, 1957. Tetro, A-class driver, 3700. Brian Tagg, C-class driver, right there. Different mix of fields, different mix of drivability, but green flag's going to wave, and Pasoko is in the hunt as well. Tetro to the outside, trying to go for the lead. 88, 2 laps to go. And they are cruising. Tetro right there behind the 3. Matt Fleming wants to see a white flag, and Tetro is flying. There's the 3 to the inside now. He's going to have Barroso inside the top 3 again. 87 loops it around. Barroso might take over second. White flag waves. Matt Fleming. Doesn't matter what happens now. 1.6 seconds. Pasoko gets around Barroso. Takes back over second here. His song right behind as well. The battle for second is on. Matt Fleming into the corner. 3 down to the bottom. He's going to be battling for second. His song tries to roll. They're wrecking behind. Matt Fleming's going to win it here on the Throwback Thursday. Darlington 125 of the Wheels America Cup Series. How about a hashtag Throwback Thursday in the chat? Yeah, man. Full send. Pasoko in the Hardee's 3 finishes second. And defended against Frankie Barroso. Don't hit the car. Don't hit the car. Try to take pictures of these cars for burnouts and for graphics. Stop hitting the cars. Totally kidding. Hit the cars. It's all you. Thank you, Redneck Living Life. Tires, hashtag spicy. Beer Nuts 88. TFR takes home another win here as Matt Fleming is ready to roll. Very, very phenomenal race. Thank you to the Wheels America Cup Series, the Racing Corner Podcast, 22Q 11.2 International Foundation. Find a way to donate to those folks. Go to the website, 22q.org. Thank you to all of the sponsors that are involved with the Wheels America Cup Series. Personally, thank you to the nerds doing Nerds Things podcast. Go check them out. Love them. Redneck, good race. Bobby out there, Redneck says, thinking about we're getting into iRacing and showing Kelvin how to drive. Kelvin's been good in the past. Darlington's just a tricky track. And these next-gen cars don't have setups to save their life right now. So it's just insane. It's insane to see. Hey, you know what, AJ, I didn't see your message. I'm so sorry about that. I would have absolutely have had you in there. Let's bring in your race winner. Matt Fleming's going to be your race winner. Congratulations. I got you back at Victory Lane. Last time I talked to you in Victory Lane was over with, I think it was the Xfinity Series, the Truck Series I was broadcasting. helping some folks out. Walk us through this race. That last restart was crazy.
Oh man. Whew. Yeah, it was one heck of a race. We was top three there in the first two stages. Uh, and then on the green flag run, I only took right side tires because I figured, if it stayed green, we were going to be solid. So the caution kind of kind of caught me off guard. I was kind of worried, and then that restart, man, I pulled out, got the 2 second lead, and then we had that final one. I was going crazy. Um, yeah, I knew I had Jeff. He was back there, and he was fast the whole time. So I knew I had to get a really good start, and oh boy, that's what I did, and this is awesome.
I tell you what, Darlington's a tough track to win at with a new car, a new package, a new series. Everything just seems to be kind of falling in place for the TFR team. I mean, Barroso had a battle back there. He got into wrapped up in some things. You were inside the top three. We saw you flirting with fifth for a little bit, and then um, just being able to have these cars to drive here. How does it feel with these cars? Because these are unknowns that we're still going to be looking at with officially NASCAR on what they're doing. Does it drive like they think?
Uh, yes, I would say so. Coming out of two and out of four, especially out of two, I mean, you really, really got to throttle the pedal. Um, yeah, I mean, once you get the hang of it, it gets a lot easier to drive. We did a lot of practice just to get it all right, and yeah, I mean, it takes a little bit of talent, but once you get it, it does get a lot easier.
I tell you what, congratulations. The Beer Nuts 88 finds its way into pit lane. Congratulations to the TFR race team for 4 races in a row that somebody's finished on the podium for Texas Family Racing. Matt, give your shout outs. Congratulations. I know you got a lot of them.
Oh yeah, big shout out to our sponsors. We got Beer Nuts, MK2 Aerospace, Douglas Distributing, 3D Energy. Shout out to TFR. We have one heck of a crew here. I couldn't be any happier racing for any other team. This is awesome. This Beer Nuts 88 Chevrolet was spot on.
I
And shout out to you, Jason. Congrats on your 500th episode here. And you do an amazing job.
always, dude. Matt, I appreciate you very much and look forward to seeing you guys next week. And oh, man, go enjoy it.
Thank you, sir.
Absolutely. Matt Fleming, your race winner here. Speaking of next week, I need to make sure I tell you where we're at next week. Let's see. We are at Charlotte. Hey, we're going to Charlotte now. That's going to be a fun track. If you want to see some green flag runs, that's exactly what's going to happen. Let's talk to the number 3 car. Ryan's been Ryan, that last restart was everything that you could ever ask for. You fell back just a little bit, but spicy tires got in the way of it, and you were able to rebound there. And man, oh man, congratulations on a P2 finish here. What you got going on with it, man? That was insane. Talk to me about this.
I'm ecstatic to get out here with a second place finish. This is a tough track, and racing with these guys is tough. So to come out of here with a second, happy with that.
When it comes to the drivability of these cars, I know having a fast repair kind of helps here, but figuring out this package, I asked Matt what it was like to drive around here. Did you find that you could get yourself into a rhythm and kind of that repetition there, or was it was it trying to just figure out, does that simple line work, that egg shape where you lift you get into the corner, let the car drift up to near the wall and come back down? Is that kind of how you still drove it, or is it kind of just you had to figure out something new here?
No, I mean this is pretty much the first time for me racing this car on this track. So it was just tough to figure out. These cars are real touchy coming out of the turns, and you just got to really be easy on the throttle. So it was fun. It was like it's challenging, so that made it fun. It's a tough track, but I don't know. We had a couple good green flag laps going there, good runs, and that helped out and try to get in a rhythm. But just got got beat on that last restart there. Matt had a good restart, and we're just, like I said, just happy to come home with second in one piece. And so see what happens next week.
You look good doing it. Congratulations, Ryan, on a P2 finish here. Good points day for you and your team. Give your shout outs, and we appreciate you. We'll see you next week at Charlotte.
Yeah, no, thanks. Team had a good night. Brian Tagg and Michael Bennett, we all did pretty good there. Probably our best week yet, so hopefully we can carry that to next week.
I think you're going to have a ton of fun. I appreciate you very much, and we'll definitely see you next week, Ryan.
Sounds good. Have a good night.
You as well, Ryan. The number 3 in our dreams. Carries it and has a good time. Let's bring in, last but not least, the man himself. I interrupted you. Sorry about that, Frankie. Congratulations on a P3 finish here. I know that it was a tough night. You got kind of wrapped up in a few things, but the TFR family finishes first and third here. What is it like to drive Darlington? You led pretty much the entire front portion of this race into stage 1, so you got another stage win, some more bonus points there. But to rebound after all of the kind of, I wouldn't say headaches, but heartache, more so, kind of getting some touchy things, a little looping, a little bit of drivability issues with some different fuel strategies and tire strategies that are out there, damaged cars, non-damaged cars. Just walk me through what happened today with you.
First 2 stages went relatively straightforward. I mean, I'm a little bit upset that I kind of let the stage 2 win go away. But again, it was a great move on Jeff that he put on me, and I kind of knew it was coming, but I still don't know how to defend it. But I guess just try to drive in hard on the corner and just maybe try to pinch him a little bit more. That's about all I can do. But pretty straightforward. I had not even 10 seconds of damage because I barely clipped the wall, but in the second stage. And that kind of, I fixed that a little bit. That brought me back to 5th. And then, yeah, I mean, I guess, the third stage was not straightforward, and I definitely don't want to experience that for the rest of the year.
Well, I can understand. The send it kind of mode late in the race. The grip is not there anymore. When it comes to the track, most of the marbles have moved up the track here, and the way that iRacing has dynamically made these tracks with these cars, I think the cars have made a significant improvement. To be able to drive Darlington the way it has, I do think that that was an improvement from my eyes. Yes, there were cautions. It is Darlington. We've seen a lot more cautions at Darlington for the most part in other portions of this, but it does seem like that you've been able to find gaps and find holes where things don't progress. Now, going from Darlington to Charlotte next week, where do you see the drivability going to be? Because they're going to be on a Las Vegas package whenever you guys race next week. That at least the tires will be.
I mean, personally, I won't know because I'm actually going to be missing next week. But I mean, yeah, just to kind of harp back on stage 3. I mean, I haven't looked at the replay yet, but I guess it sucks, but I mean, I don't really know what I could have done better, or I mean, the only thing I maybe could have done was just not lift, and if I don't lift, for Jesse, then maybe I just take him out, and that's not the kind of driver I am. I don't do that, and I try not to. But I mean, I don't know, man. It's racing. Shit. Sorry for the swear, but crud happens. But I mean, I'm just ecstatic. I mean, it doesn't sound in my voice that I'm ecstatic, but I really am, because out of all that craziness, I still got a podium. I mean, just a crazy night, but that's Darlington for you. So
Darlington is, man. Give your shout outs out there. I'll let you go. We can all be have those moments where we're like, you know what could have I done better? What could, was it my fault? Was it another driver's fault? And realistically, it's racing, and you guys are on internet connections across the world. So it really it boils down to, today is what it is. You rebounded, you finished third, and my best advice is, you learn from it. It's going to be completely different the next time you drive Darlington in these cars.
Yeah, I mean, I can at least tell you that I was definitely not very happy, but again, normally nobody is in that situation. But I mean, that's behind. I mean, obviously I'm gonna miss next week, but I'm gonna from
you're-
now I'm gonna put a nail in it and just stop talking about it.
But you're
yeah.
locked into the playoffs, buddy. I mean, you got the most wins most wins of the series so far through 4 races, with 2, and you're locked into the playoffs. And man, I couldn't be happier for you. I couldn't be happier for the rebound here today. Frank, buddy, give your shout outs, man.
Yeah, man. Sorry it's taking so long, but
You're good.
actually, congrats on your 500th race. I hope it was a good race.
Yeah. We like it, man. It was good. It was a lot of fun, brother. Thank you.
Yeah, man. Reese, gotta thank also Reese for putting the 500th logo on the front of the car, and also our sponsor for TFR, Beer Nuts, Douglas Distributing, 3D Energy, and of course MK2 for allowing that to happen. But also thanks Steve, thanks you, thanks mostly everybody that I should say everybody that watches, not mostly everybody, but and everybody that just watches and just supports us. And yeah, I mean that's all I got.
All right, my man. Well, we'll see you after your vacay time from Charlotte, and most definitely we'll be seeing you again here very soon. Let's see. Are you going to be back? So we got Charlotte, and then Auto Club. Hey, Auto Club's not bad in these cars.
Yeah, Auto Club is extremely fun in these cars. I hope they don't change it, but again, won't be up to me. But yeah, no, I'm gonna enjoy some time off. I won't be in town, but yeah, I mean, all focus is not on Auto Club. Not gonna talk about Darlington anymore. That ended 20 minutes ago. It's done.
It's in the past, but I'll see you. I'll see you in a couple of weeks, brother.
Yeah, man. See you in a couple weeks.
Frankie Barroso, points leader and back in the mix. He had a day, and you can hear the frustration in his voice, but that does happen when you a lot of these guys get out here in the sim racing world, and they put expectations on themselves to perform, which is no joke. They're just as competitive as real race car drivers out there. It really does. It plays a factor. What can you do better? How can you do better? How can you be better? And how can you avoid things that you have no control over? And so it's just all about race awareness and what they're doing. But today was fun. Thank you for the 500th broadcast, folks. I appreciate everybody out there for being who you are. Bobby, thank you very much for letting me know about the bot. I did see the message about buy followers or whatever it is. I might have to put it as a key phrase out there or something like that, because it's just ridiculous. I've had a couple of them get in there. They tell me hey, you should buy followers. I don't buy followers, folks. I don't pay for ads. I don't pay for anything like that. Everything that I've grown with over the last since May of 2020 has been natural growth, and it's been interesting to see how many people have tried to either hack my account or do whatever they want to try to do to pull away from what we're doing here. But folks, I appreciate you very much. I couldn't thank you enough for being who you are. And I'm thoroughly excited to see where we're going to go in the future. Yeah, follow us on all the platforms: Facebook, Twitch, YouTube. Thank you to Nerds Doing Nerd Things podcast. Thank you to all of our affiliates, Texas Family Racing, Maximum Sports Cars, all of the leagues out there. I appreciate you. Right. Make me famous. That's what Kel says. Somebody did it the other day, and when they did it, they oh man, I appreciate you. Somebody did it the other day, and somebody said, "Well, I bought the 10,000 follower package. I don't have my followers," or something like that. It was hilarious. So, I'm excited. I'm thoroughly thrilled that I've hit this kind of milestone. I remember when we had 1 million minutes watched, and I thought that was just awesome. But that was 1 million across all 3 platforms. Now I'm getting close to 1 million on each platform, and that's amazing. And you folks have really really stepped up and been the support here. And I can't thank you enough. I can't thank the Wheels America Cup Series enough for being this broadcast today. That's absolutely amazing to me. And I can't thank everybody else enough. You were all just fantastic. And these drivers are just amazing to be able to call races for. These leagues are, they may go through their ups and downs. They may go through driver spurts. They may have their own problems. But the fact that they choose me to be here for them is just absolutely, it's thrilling. So I can't thank everybody enough. JR, thank you for the like out there as well. I just thank you for the huge milestone in the iRacing broadcast world, and not just with that, but also with personally. Like, this is a personal growth kind of thing for me. When a while ago, I wanted to just give this up. So this is cool. This is really cool. This is a huge thing for me. So thank you very much to everybody out there for tuning in. Like, follow, subscribe, do whatever you gotta do to get this some more exposure. And we appreciate you very much over here. From my family to all of yours. Go call someone you love, give them a hug, and remember, mental health is the most important to me. Thank you to the 22Q11.2 Foundation for being so awesome for what they do, and thank you all for being fantastic warriors. Be a part of it. We'll see you in the next one. Trevor won his road to pro race tonight. Get it, Trevor. Yeah.